the chat going. So we're back on my phone, sadly. When I set up this live, it didn't give me the option to do it on my computer. It was like you only can do it through a streaming platform or through mobile. And I don't have any streaming platforms. And so we're stuck on the phone again, which is insanely inconvenient, but we're going to just deal with it because I know you guys are like writing messages and stuff, but the live chat like disappears. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put my finger on the screen. I need to go to Apple and figure out what is going on with my computer because it's a little obnoxious. But today, I wanted to do a live stream. I have some P.O Box packages that I'm going to be showing you guys what I got, and then I've also been doing a really bad thing. I've been shopping like it's really bad how much money I've spent in the last few days. But for some reason, like if you guys are into rack store shopping, you know, TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington, all those kinds of places, they have fragrances for really good prices, but usually they're pretty just like fragrances that you don't really want. You know, they're like celebrity fragrances or, just stuff that's kind of junky. But every once in a while, you get lucky and you find something really good. Yes, we're going to talk about the Creed. So that's kind of what I'm getting into. For some reason, with TJ Maxx specifically in my area, there's been just banger after banger after banger for the last, well, now it's 4 days, but I didn't buy anything today, thank God. But the last 3 days, I've just been buying things like crazy. Anytime I go to a TJ Maxx, walk in, and there's amazing fragrances. And I did see a Creed at a TJ Maxx at the Sawgrass Mills in, I believe it's Sunrise, Florida. It's kind of a hike, but I was, I was up there in that area filming with Christian. So, Best Friends Perfumes. Let me know if you guys saw that video. It just went live today. We did a collaboration, 2-part video, one on my channel, one on his. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We tried to do like street reactions. I really wanted to battle Versace Blue Jeans and Nautica Voyage, but we were in Boca filming, and they were just, I wanted it to be like really good looking women smelling the two, and yeah, there were no good looking women in Boca. It was like the beach was dead. What day was that? It was like Friday. It was a Friday afternoon. The beach was totally dead, and it was just a bunch of like older ladies. So I wanted to hit Ocean Drive on Miami Beach and try to battle Versace Blue Jeans versus Nautica Voyage because I don't know. I had this like, it keeps me up at night. Versace Blue Jeans, how much I dislike it, and I want to go out and show the world that Nautica Voyage would be picked over Versace Blue Jeans. But anyway, so back to the rack store stuff. I did see a Creed, but it was a fake. It had been there for so long. I guess anyone that's willing to spend that much money anywhere, especially at a rack store, they know how to spot fake bottles. And the Creed bottle had been there for so long that it had been marked down like multiple times. And like it was, the price that I saw it at was like $230 or something like that. And the box was open, and I asked the guy to pull it out, and the cap was like plastic, and I popped off the top of the atomizer, and it was not right. So I think it was definitely fake, and I'm actually going back tomorrow, so if they still have it, I'll double check, because I know they have the YouTube videos where there's an amazing channel that compares like real and fake bottles for basically anything. So I'll do that, but you just have to be really careful, because a big issue as well is like people order these bottles of like Creed Aventus or basically any niche expensive luxury fragrance. You can order fake bottles of it from like DHgate or AliExpress, and then they'll buy the real thing, and then they'll just like swap the bottles and return it. It's kind of messed up, but it happens. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys everything that I got. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my God, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I have 12 fragrances here that I bought. Well, 2 of them were actually just sent to me to my P.O Box, so I went to show you guys those. But the first one that I picked up that I just couldn't believe, because I'm telling you, 99% of the time when I go to TJ Maxx, it's just like the junkiest junk you can think of. You might get lucky every once in a while and get like Ariana Grande Cloud, But I found this. This is a Hermes L'Ombre. And this one is, I can't understand why it was at the rack store. It's kind of a challenging fragrance. It's a very strong black tea, incense kind of scent. There's a little bit of tonka bean. It's definitely not like a very typical, scent profile. It's very bold, and you have to really love incense and tea to love this. So I'm kind of like 50-50 on it. I'm just really giving myself time to, get used to it. So this one was really cool. I got this for $50. So not a bad deal. And then, what should we do next? Okay, so I found this the other day at TJ Maxx as well. And okay, I'm sorry if I look crazy. I'm trying to read the chat and talk at the same time. Yes, I mean, I like the fragrance. It's a very challenging one. It's not something that you're used to smelling. But I found this bottle of Dolce & Gabbana Love in Love. This is their light blue. I guess it's like a special edition kind of thing. It was a limited edition release, and I was blown away by this one. I like this one a lot because I do like light blue. I mean, it's a very likable scent. It's been around forever. It's like kind of sort of a classic, if you will. And I love the twist that the Love is Love brings to it. It smells like the OG. It has that like citrus and apple, but it also has like watermelon and like raspberry. And it actually has like an ice cream note as well. It's very creamy and smooth. And it's just an interesting twist on the original. It's very sweet. It kind of smells like a Jolly Rancher. So I think this one was $40. So not bad for a 50 ml bottle. For some reason, there's been a lot of Dolce & Gabbanas at TJ Maxx. I got this one, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme. This also 50 ml bottle. Best Brands Perfume, ice cream raspberry flavor, yep. And the Men's Love is interesting as well. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a very happy scent, but this one has a very strong marshmallow note, and I already knew that I liked this one. Basically, all the other ones were blind buys for me because I just hadn't smelled them in a long time. But I knew that I liked this one because when I bought Princess by Kilian, I kept going back and forth on keeping it because it smells so good, and I love the marshmallow in it, but it just doesn't last at all. It only lasts maybe 2 or 3 hours on your skin. It's just horrible longevity, but the scent is just so nice. So I was really upset about it because it's kind of expensive. It was like $120 for a 50 ml bottle for Princess. And so I was Googling like crazy trying to find an alternative. And this one popped up a lot for alternatives because it has a strong marshmallow note, but it doesn't have, Princess is just the full package. I love it with the matcha tea, the ginger, and the marshmallow. It's just one of a kind. And I smelled this one because I wanted to replace Princess with it, but it didn't do the same thing for me, but I really liked it because I like those kind of creamy, gourmand marshmallow scents. So this one's really, really nice. It's been around the block, it's been around for a while. So, yes. And then the last Dolce & Gabbana that I got, I'm actually not sure. This whole line is kind of hard to do research on because there's two different ones. This is the Eau de Toilette, but when you look up the L'Imperatrice line by Dolce & Gabbana, there's one that's the original Eau de Toilette, and then it says there's one that's a limited edition with the same bottle. I'm not sure which one I got because the Eau de Toilette's been out forever, but I checked the batch code on this, and this fragrance is only a year old. So I don't know if it's a limited edition one or not. I don't think it is. I wouldn't assume that. I just assume it's the original. But this one is really, really nice as well. It's like a watermelon, kiwi, really happy spring summer scent, very light. A little bit of musk as well. So I've seen this one recommended a million times on fragrance lists. So I was just so blown away. I'm like, Dolce & Gabbana, I'm taking it home. And then Another thing, okay, so the next three ones that I have here are from Skyler. Yeah. Okay, sorry. When I like space out like that, I'm just reading the chat. Let's see if there's anything like addressed to me or that I need to respond to because the chat keeps disappearing because I'm on my phone because I can't get to work on my computer. But I actually ended up getting all of these fragrances from Skyler. Very nice vegan, cruelty-free brand in Sephora right now. But this is their old line. This is their discontinued line. I guess when they first launched, they were all eau de toilettes, and then they reformulated to eau de parfums and changed their bottles and everything. But I think that they still have all these scents. Like I know Vanilla Sky is a scent that I already know I love, like love. But the problem with it is that the Skyler line, I don't know if it's just because of the ingredients or what, but they don't last. Like the longevity is just not good. You only get a few hours out of their line. I bought Coconut Cove. I ended up returning it just because it didn't last. Zero projection, couldn't smell it. And I have a whole discovery set from them. And this was my favorite scent from the discovery set, Vanilla Sky. This is an amazing vanilla cappuccino fragrance with a little bit of like caramel. Oh, thank you, Guy. Oh yeah, first super chat. I'm not being like a thirsty super chat girl. Like send me money. Like you know, Mr. Smelly 1977. I don't have any fun super chat songs to play, but this scent is like a scent made from heaven for me. This cappuccino is so nice. It's such a creamy, not sharp at all coffee note. It's one of the best gourmand vanillas I think that I've smelled. It's just so I got all these bottles for $20 each. So the original, not the original, the eau de parfums that you can buy today are like $85. So I could not believe when I got all these for $20. So then the next one that I got from Skyler is Willow, which is a totally different direction. It's more green. This one kind of almost leans unisex, and it's pretty good. But maybe even a little bit of like vanilla, benzoin kind of vibes, but not my most favorite. But you know, 90% of these were just me blind buying things, and I posted about the Vanilla Sky one on a Facebook group, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! Like that's such an amazing deal!" So I went out and I got. I kept seeing more Skyler fragrances, so I'm like, I'm taking it. You're coming home with me in the cart. And then the last one from Skyler that I got is called Arrow, which is more of a spicier fragrance. It's still pretty green, little woody. This is definitely like a strong kind of earthiness, patchouliness to it, little woodsiness. That's just a little spicy, still with a little bit of vanilla. This one's nicer. This one's probably my second favorite. Okay, so, all right, I have, okay, so the last one that I got from the rack stores is Victor and Ralph Flower Bomb. This one was a little more on the expensive side. This one I probably shouldn't have bought. I think this was $55 or $60 for this. And this is a small bottle. It's less than 1 ounce. I think it's like 0.68 fluid ounces. But I definitely slept on this fragrance. I know that I've smelled it like forever ago because this thing has been around forever. There's flanker after flanker on this line, but this is such a good fragrance. So warm and comforting, floral. I like this one a lot. I actually ended up liking this one a lot more than I thought I would. So Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb. So the next two that I have, I'm going through this so fast. I've only been on here for 14 minutes and I've already gone through all the TJ Maxx hauls. Like it seems like it's nothing, you know. Let's read up on the chat. Milk Sky is a great one. Yes, Smokesy. Jimmy Choo and John Varvatos does not last. Yeah, I see John Varvatos at the rack stores a lot, and the Jimmy Choo ones as well. But I've never tried the Jimmy Choo. That's not really a designer house that I'm like that familiar with. But I like John Varvatos. I like the scents that they put out, and they're so cheap. It's like $5 a bottle at the rack stores. Like, just keep spraying. Just keep spraying. You're famous, not even a stalker. Yep, Kai, that means that you made it. All right, so the next two that I have here were actually gifted to me by Christian from the Best Brands perfume, and I was so shocked when we were leaving. He gave me this big giant bag of fragrances, and there's and some samples and things like that. There's just a lot of amazing stuff in there, some celebrity stuff, some designer stuff, and this one I can't believe he gave me this. But he gave me this bottle of Sensual Instinct by Montal, and I actually kind of have a funny story about this because it's just so funny how your nose kind of evolves over time, because I remember smelling this, not when it first came out, I don't think, but shortly after it came out, maybe 2 years ago, I went, but Montal is not that expensive, Kai, like compared to other niche brands. I mean, it's actually pretty good value for what you get. And I remember when I went to buy my bottle of Delina Parfums de Marly from Osme a couple years ago, my first ever niche purchase. I remember Maurice gave me a whole bunch of samples, and I remember he gave me this one. I don't know why, but I remember the name of it, and I just remember smelling it and thinking, I don't like this. Like, this is not good. And it's just so funny how I smell this again after he gave it to me, and I'm just like, this might be one of my new favorite scents ever. Like, it's just so crazy how your nose matures, your tastes, change. And this one is just amazing, amazing coffee fragrance. Well, coffee in it. It has praline. It's so creamy. It's so nice. I'm gonna spray. I have so many fragrances on me. It's like ridiculous. I'm testing so many things. But this one is just beautiful, so strong. Even from here, I can smell it. I just love this kind of scent profile. The coffee and the floral and the caramel vibes, that praline vibe. So gourmand. And this one, not sharp at all. I love it when a coffee scent is just creamy and nice and wearable, and not like I got a bottle of Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, and that one was too sharp for my nose. The coffee note on that was just not cute. I'm in love with this one. It's just one of my new favorites. If I lived somewhere really cold, I'd be rocking this all the time. But it does get a little cooler in Miami. Eventually it'll get down to like like the 70s, Yeah, so excited for the 70s. I can wear my Sensual Instinct. But that was just so sweet of him to give me that bottle. Really, really nice guy. I really enjoyed meeting him. Very kind, very funny, like a big jokester. And I hope that we can film more videos in the future. Have I tried any other MFK besides Bach or H540? I don't have a ton of experience with Maison Francis Kirkjohn. Jesus Christ, Eric, get your words out. I did smell the new 724 when it came out. I wasn't that impressed by it, honestly. It was good, but it's just not something that's going to blow your socks off, but I don't think that was the intention of the release anyway. I think they just wanted to put out a really good, clean, kind of musky, light floral scent, and it definitely achieved that. It's an enjoyable scent, just not like a big attention grabbing, like if you're looking to get heads turned as you walk by. I don't think that's going to happen. I have Smell Gentle fluidity. I need my water. See, when I start talking too much, I start getting all like tongue-tied. And I have to drink water. I smelled the female version. And I also wasn't blown away by that one. I had really high hopes for that. I'd seen lots of reviews on it and people talking about how it's like one of the best vanillas. And I wasn't that blown away by it, honestly. But this Sensual Instinct one is just, I love it. Have I come across any celebrities in Miami? No. I had a billionaire hit on me once when I was just like walking. And I found out later that he was a billionaire, like a really important person that he what's the name of it? He started the company, the not Monster, Rockstar energy drinks. Yeah, Russ Wiener. um, he ended up like trying to get with me, but that didn't go anywhere. I don't know if that counts as a celebrity. I had dinner once with the Victoria's Secret model. Like it wasn't like I was at dinner and the Victoria's Secret model was there, and then she like came over and sat down with us for a while because I was dating this guy that like knew her husband or something. It was Carolina. I don't know. It was like an old school angel. But yeah, I used to spend a lot of time on Fisher Island. There were always celebrities over there, but not really like a ton of face to face. There's some actor guy named Jordy something. This kind of like a Miami. He's a nobody now, but like he used to be really big. I don't know. But no, I don't really put myself out there like that, so things don't really happen. Back when I used to go out a lot, I run into a lot of people, but the Victoria's Secret model was very cool. I liked meeting her. What will my scent be in Milan? And will I be live streaming when I'm there? No, I don't think I'll be live streaming. I might be doing like a vlog or something. I'm going to have friends come, at least one that can help me film and stuff, but I'm not going to be live streaming, I don't think, unless, well, Dan says he's going to go. Well, someone told me that Dan said he was going to go, so if he ends up not going, I will probably hop on a stream for him for a little bit. What's my number one male fragrance of all time? How do you answer that? Like, I'm the worst person to ask for that because it's just like, there's a number one fragrance for every situation. There's a number one fragrance for every different weather condition or like event or dinner or even a day, like just day to day. I don't think I'll ever even have a signature scent just because I like to switch it up so much. But I love Tony Iommi Monkey Special. That one is always very near and dear to my heart. I recommend that one to everyone, and hopefully I'll be getting a bottle of that soon as well. I've actually seen a couple messages from some of my followers that have bought it because I recommended it and they love it. And I'm like, yes, rock and roll, baby. It's an amazing fragrance, super boozy. Just picture Black Sabbath. And the collaboration was very good. So I would love that one. I just picked up Florist London new double seven eau de parfum. Thought it was super. I'm not sure if I tried it. No, I think, wasn't that the florist? I was just in Neiman Marcus the other day, and I actually spent a lot of time at the florist counter, and he was kind of telling me the history, and the 007 one, wasn't that like their original one, or is that just, they revamped it and released it, or that is the new one? Because if it just came out, I definitely smelled it, and I did really like it. And I also really liked their Cherry Blossom one, I remember. So, who's on here with a burner account? I don't even, you guys in the chat are crazy. Who is the burner? I don't know, I can't go that far up in the chat. One of my autumn fragrances for women? Oh, I haven't even gone through all the fragrances that I've gotten yet. Okay. I love Armani Code Absolute, but Christian actually gave me a bottle of Armani Code Profumo. Another amazing gift. Like, thank you. I don't even know how to act when when people give me stuff like that. I'm just like amazing. Thank you so much. You know one that I really like that is kind of like a male fragrance that I really like that a lot of people don't agree with. I really like 1 Million Elixir. I love that one. It's just right up my alley. It's so sweet, kind of gourmand. Like, I just love those kind of scents that lean that way. I think are really hot. And I really love Valentino Uomo Intense. Another really, really good one. But this one is pretty good as well. It's almost like a little spicy, a little peppery. Like a spicy leather kind of vibe. It's good. Leather seems to be really popular right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me what Schmo doesn't like 1 million elixir. Anytime I hear anyone talking about the 1 million line, they're like, it's so outdated. It's not cool to like 1 million. So, I don't know. It's just a flanker in the line, the Profumo. I'm not that familiar with the fragrance, honestly, but if I had to live alone on an island for 100 years, what male fragrance would you pick? Well, honestly, if it's a private island, it's probably like hot year round. Can it be a private island in like Antarctica or something? Because I really love the warmer scents. I love the winter and the autumn scents the most. It's my favorite kind of season, even though I live in Miami. Hello from Ireland. Hi. Invictus Victory is a good one. Yeah, I like some of the flankers from Invictus, but I don't really like the original. But if I had to pick a scent to be alone with forever, I'd pick maybe, honestly, Angel Share, Spice Bomb Extreme. Even the Sensual Instinct one would be really nice on a man. It's 100% unisex. Really, really nice, this one. But I have two more fragrances to show that I just got in the mail today from my P.O Box. This is from a brand that's going to be exhibiting at ScentXplore, which, by the way, if you haven't gotten your tickets for, the link is down below. Come and visit me and hang out with me. I'm really excited. I think that soon they're going to be releasing like the whole influencer list. They messaged me the other day asking for like a headshot or something to put a post together of all the influencers that are going to be at ScentXplore. So it's going to be an amazing time. There's going to be so many amazing people there. I'm like counting down the days between my birthday and ScentXplore. I'm just so excited. My birthday is on November 6th and ScentXplore is on December 2nd and 3rd. So I got two fragrances from a brand that is going to be exhibiting there. This brand called Masi. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. They're really taking over social media by storm. Wanted by Night, yes. I love Wanted by Night. I think that's the best one in the whole line. But they sent me the male and female counterpart to their Into Me collection. The woman's one is just magic. Erica, what do you think of Abercrombie & Fitch first? I have never smelled any of the Abercrombie & Fitch fragrances. I haven't been into an Abercrombie & Fitch since I was like 14. Maybe not even ever, because I was like, I didn't like that store so much. I was more of a Hollister girl. Hi, Karim. Smell of Truth. Nice to see you. So no, I might have smelled it. No, I take it back. I don't think I've ever smelled any of the Abercrombie ones. I know I've definitely smelled some of the Hollister ones, but definitely not Abercrombie. But this one is just a 10 out of 10 for women. If you like scents that smell like Carolina Herrera Good Girl, this one is, it's not really similar. They share some of the same notes, but this is like a much dressier, more elegant Good Girl. It has the same almond notes, the cacao, some floral. It's a little more floral than Good Girl in my opinion, but it's just so smooth. Tonga bean, cashmere. It's like Good Girl, but better. And I really, really like this one. And the men's one is also pretty interesting. It's a very occasion-worthy, beautiful scent for a man. Sicilian lime, pepper, even has a watermelon note in this. I feel like a lot of the fragrances that I've talked about today have had watermelon in them. It's a little spicy, has some ginger, some jasmine, a little bit of floral, like I said. And I also like it because they are also a vegan, sustainably made brand. You know, we love that. So, and they're very up and coming right now. Beautiful woman-owned business, great value, 100 ml bottle for $150. amazing quality. So I'm going to be filming like a full-blown review. I need to like test everything and, see how they perform. But so far, just the first impression is really good. I like it a lot. Oh, everyone go subscribe to Smell of Truth. It only needs 4 people to get to 1,000. Like, come on, let's get it monetized. Really nice guy, by the way. Hi, Danielle. Love your channel. Thank you. Smell Gooder. I love that username. What's it called again, please? It's called Masi. Masi. Or Masi. This is the Into Me for men. And then they have the Into Me for women. And I can't get over this one. And the caps are so nice. Like, these bottles are so nice. Like, look at these caps. That, like, intricate design. And it's heavy. It's, like, almost Xerjoff level heavy. Really, really nice. Very excited to be meeting them in person. I posted on Instagram that my scent of the day was De Marbella by Primera Perfumes, and they're also going to be at ScentXplore. There's going to be so many amazing brands there. Yes, the TLTG was talking about it this morning. Yeah, they're really, really nice. And there's going to be so many big brands. I know Amouage, Parfums de Marly. You can go on to the ScentXplore website and see like the whole list of all the brands that are going to be there. So, yes, Smell of Truth. You have to check it out. Really, really beautiful, elegant fragrance for a man. And, supporting a nice small business, it's always nice. I'm actually working right now to try to get together some companies and brands from Etsy to do a Christmas video promoting, like, smaller companies on Etsy. Do you like the Into Me for Men I wore today at work? Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's very unique. I love the watermelon note in it, and the ginger is a little spicy, and the floral really comes through as well. I think it's really nice. Very good for like the work or an event or a date night kind of thing. So, yeah. Am I planning to be in Milan next year? Yes, I applied for a media pass, and I don't know if it was just like a glitch or something, or if some automated service, because I got an email back almost immediately saying that I was accepted for the media pass. So, but regardless, even if I have to buy a ticket, I don't care. Like, I'm going to be going. Hi, just had like, how's the fragrance raw material smelling going? Erica, didn't you get a kitten? Yes, I did. I got I didn't get all of them. I need to go order some separate oils. Like, there's some that it didn't come with that I think are very prominent in fragrances, notes that you see a lot. But the kit that I have has like 60 different oils in it, and I've been doing a little bit of nose training. So it's just, it's a process. You have to, one, be able to distinguish the smell, but you also have to realize that like when you're smelling just a straight essential oil, it's a lot stronger, you know what I mean? Like, versus when you're just smelling a fragrance, I mean, obviously not from the atomizer, but when you spray it on your skin, it could be much softer. It could be like a 0.02% of the entire fragrance. So, yes, I'm 100% going to be in Milan. I've already gotten some well, at least one girlfriend. Another one might come. And we're planning the whole thing now. We're going to actually make a big trip out of it. Like, we might go to Paris as well for a few days. And I'm really excited. There's going to be so much traveling for me next year. It's going to be insane. Oh, Erica, I asked you on Mr. Smelly Channel live stream last week, are we still up for Guinness in Ireland? I would love to go to Ireland. I would love to, like, ride horseback through the countryside and see all the amazing castles and the history and drink all the beer. I would love to do that. Hopefully in January we're going to be going to Asia and then to Australia, which I want to go cage diving and I want to do an outback. She said she doesn't drink anymore, and then okay, so my thing with alcohol is that I drink maybe like one drink once every 2 or 3 months, versus in Miami you go out and you drink like 3 days a week, sometimes more. Like Miami's such a big party going out place, and I used to do that, but I don't do it anymore. I maybe have a drink once every 2 or 3 months. So, and beers are pretty light. So, Asia, I think we narrowed it down to we're going to be going to Thailand and Singapore. So I'm excited to check out the fragrance game over there to like see, because I don't really hear that much about, Asian perfume brands. But then we're also thinking of doing a trip to like Turkey and Dubai. We want to do a lot of traveling. So, yes. I can always dilute the materials. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea to dilute the oils. I should do a European tour. Yeah, eventually. I mean, one day. I love Europe. My boyfriend doesn't really seem that interested in Europe. It's just like, it's Europe, It's like, I don't know, but I would really love to do a Europe tour. I love it. It feels very homey to me. I was shocked. I was just in Berlin in May, and I was totally shocked by how much I liked it. I've been all over Italy, and Italy was not like a very livable place for me. I really thought that Germany, Berlin specifically, where I was most of the time, all the time, was a very livable city. I liked it a lot. So I definitely would like to go back to Germany and explore more, because I heard that like Berlin is like the black sheep of Germany. Like not all of, like the rest of Germany is different than Berlin. So yeah, there's definitely some weirdness. Like I didn't really like the street graffiti in Berlin, but apparently it's like supposed to be their like artistic expression or whatever, but I don't know, it just looked like normal graffiti to me. If I ever come to Switzerland, let you know. Oh yes, I would love to go to Switzerland. Italy's too crowded and noisy. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's just kind of like, it seemed like there's so many inconveniences, like everything's so narrow, it's so hard to get around, and I don't know. Berlin and Germany seemed much more like modern, a little more amenities and things like that. So, like more infrastructure, easier to get around the streets and stuff, lots of bike lanes, not lanes, but like on the sidewalk and stuff. Like Italy's beautiful, but I don't know if I would want to live there. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. I want to see as much of the world as I can. Like we're living on this big floating rock in outer space. We might as well see every inch of it if we can. I'm very blessed to have been some places, and I want to go to a lot more. But yes, I'm very excited about Australia. I've been wanting to do an outback for so long, or a safari, or both, if you're lucky. But I really want to do cage diving with the great whites as well. I got in a 50 ml bottle of Office, $50 the other day. Yeah, what a steal. Big steal. Where did you get it from? His brother? Or like a marketplace or something? So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens in that world of Fragrance One. I feel like it's something where people are just like stopping caring. Like people are not so invested anymore, just because it's just kind of sad at this point. But I don't know, I've heard some rumors from some people in the perfume world here in Miami, and things might be turning around. I hope that it turns around for him. I wish him nothing but the best, of course, as for anyone. But we'll see what happens. Marketplace. Wow, that's really cool. Nice. I don't really see a lot of fragrances. Well, if you're talking about like the Facebook group, fragrance marketplace, but which fragrance is a ripoff? Paying full price for Office or Take for Men. And I smelled unisex the other day for the first time. I was having lunch with a friend, and he had a bottle, like a 10 ml bottle of unisex, and I didn't like it. It was so it was not my vibe at all. It was very sharp to my nose. No, not it wasn't unisex. I'm sorry. It was black tie. I smelled for the first time, and I think that's like the most expensive one that he has. So, Oh wait, my live chat disappeared. Where'd it go? Okay. Do I still own Fragrance One? Yeah, I have like half a bottle of Day for Women and a little bit of a bottle of Day for Men, but I'm not like repurchasing it. I've had these bottles for so long. Yeah, I think it's even less than $15. I think that he said publicly many times that the manufacturing costs are like $5. Going to feature your mom smelling fragrances for your channel. I mean, I could definitely have my mom come on here. She's done a million YouTube videos with me on my other channel. But what's on my list of fragrances to try? I want to try the new Roja fragrance, Manhattan. I'm seeing a lot of people posting about that, their new release, and I really want to get my nose on that. I just need to make a trip down to Wynwood and to smell it. That cap probably costs 50 cents. I mean, the thing is with the bottles on Fragrance One is that they're not good because it's a good sprayer, but like the black part of the bottle, it scratches. Like my bottle, even though I don't even use it that much, it gets like all these, like the black scratches off and you can see the clear bottle underneath, and it's just, for that price, it just so easily fall apart. It's not very good. Erica, tell your mommy I said, how are you keeping? Why is everyone talking about my mom all of a sudden? So silly. I'm actually going to go visit her. This weekend. Jeremy's bottles also don't have atomizer rings. And explain to me why he never had Jeremy logo on any bottle. Oh, I have no idea. Congratulations on your channel. I remember when you started and you committed to the community. You're doing great. Thank you, John. Yes, I am very committed. I am so committed that I've made event commitments, if you will, like into almost mid next year. Well, early April, not mid, but I really, really love it. If you guys could see my fragrance collection right now, like compared to where I started, it's so obnoxious. And especially with all these new fragrances that I bought, I need to kind of like think of a new way to organize. Thank you, Blake, for the super chat. Would you ever release a men's fragrance? Yeah, why not? I think that's probably something that's going to be further in the future for me, but you know. Well, no, I didn't think they spent more than 5 minutes on the design. I think it's very German, you know, it's very cold and not that much personality. It's just a German thing, you know, and that's not like bashing on Germans, you know, I don't have any issue with Germans. Like 90% of my family lives in Germany, but it's just kind of like the design style. But yes, I would release a men's fragrance, maybe one day down the line, but we'll see what happens. I think you're doing a good job. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Larry. How many bottles in your collection now, roughly? If I had to guess, I would say anywhere from 80 to 100, if I had to guess. I could be totally wrong. Should we go count it? Let's go count it. Oh my god. All right, but I have all these ones out here. All right, let's start counting here. All right, what's my favorite men's fragrance? We already went through this. It's so hard to choose. I love Tony Monkey Special. I love Angel Sharon Man. I love Ombre Leather. There's so many that I love, but so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we got 12 out here. Let's just do this for fun, guys. 12. Let's take a guess how many I have. All right, let's start with the men's. Okay, 13. I'm going to put this down. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. The question is, do we count like sample things this size? Do those count? What's my opinion on Demi? So we're at 38. Don't let me forget. I think Demi is amazing. I really love her energy, very feminine and elegant, and I really look up to her. I think she has a really great head on her shoulders, and I really like her fragrance. I'm hoping to get it for my birthday. Give your worst 3 fragrances in my collection. All right, well, keep that in mind on 38. In my collection. Well, first, let's just keep counting. All right, let's just keep counting. No, I would say bottles only. All right, so only bottles, no samples. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Oh my God, 38, sorry. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Okay, so technically only 77 bottles, but I have a shit ton of like not decants, but like things like this. And I have some body sprays that I didn't count. So, yeah. Where did my thing of light blue go? Oh, well, actually, technically 78 because I have this here. And technically 79 because in here, this is my boxes. There's a full bottle in here of the Moschino fragrance, the Windex looking one that I just keep in the box because it's like leaking. And I swear to God, I had a dossier fragrance I don't see. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Okay, so new rule, never get over 100 bottles. Hint, you will fail. Yeah. Probably, especially with my rack store shopping habits. So, the worst 3 in my collection, blue jeans. I have like some weird rack store ones that I don't like. I don't know. I don't really like, I bought the Versace Yellow Crystal. I don't really like that one that much. Yes, I've also sold me as well. He said, I think I roughly had between 150, 180. I sold some. Yes, Drakkar number. Thank you guys for reminding me. But I've definitely sold at least 10 to 20 bottles. So, yeah. On Macari. I'm going to sell some more as well. Just make room for things. So, yeah, guys. We're coming up on an hour, 50 minutes. Haha, everyone else likes blue jeans. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. It's just not my favorite. Why Macari and not eBay? I don't know. I've never really tried anything on eBay. Macari is just really known for their fragrances. Le Male, Le Parfum. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the original Le Male. I don't have any Mancera fragrances. I've only been to one store here in Miami, in Brickell. It was the Saks in Brickell, in the Brickell City Center, that I saw they had a very limited selection of Mancera fragrances. So I didn't get to try a bunch of them, but I know. Yeah, no shade, Erica. Everyone has different tastes, of course. And I could just have a totally rancid bottle. Who knows? I think I bought it off of no, I didn't get it on Amazon. I definitely got it in a rack store. Well, what is the optimum number of fragrances one should have? I mean, well, for a normal person, maybe like 3 to 5. We can send you samples to your P.O Box. Yes, you can send me samples. I've gotten a few packages already. I just got one today of some samples, some YSL samples, a Billie Eilish sample. But yeah, my P.O Box is listed down in the description. And yeah, it's a big P.O box, so it can fit big boxes. Paula. Ricky Tomatoes is throwing tomatoes at me. So bad. I don't really care to talk about him. Like, it's just like, can we move on? Like, I am doing my own thing now. I think Sebastian, the perfume guy, now has 4,000 bottles. That is crazy. I mean, where would you put? I guess it's like the size of this wall. You just have shelves and shelves, and just 4,000 perfumes. That's a lot. That's a lot of dust being collected. And that's another thing. That's why I like to buy smaller bottles if I'm going to buy something, because it's like, it's going to take me 10 years to get through it because I have so many. Crazy. Well, I create my own fragrance brand. I am definitely open to collaborations. I think that if I did collaborate with a company on creating a perfume, I've seen a lot of drama with some other companies that we all know of that collaborate with influencers that kind of do everything for them and don't really listen to their feedback. I would definitely want to work with a company and to basically create something from scratch, not just like have a couple different samples or mock-ups sent to me and then 1, 2, 3 pick which one. I don't think I'd want to do that. Bye to Mr. Smelly 9277 who's live streaming. See you there. Okay, bye Kai. I might have to go over there. So yeah, guys, Mr. Smelly's live. I think I'm gonna go over there and hop on and say hi because I've been a bad friend and haven't gone on his stream in a while. So thank you guys for hanging out with me for the last 50-ish minutes. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, had an amazing Monday. And I will hopefully be live again soon so we can chat some more. And yeah, hope you guys have a great night. Bye.